Lidové noviny is a daily newspaper published in Prague, the Czech Republic. It is the oldest Czech daily. It is a national news daily covering political, economic, cultural and scientific affairs, mostly with a center-right, conservative view. It often hosts commentaries and opinions of prominent personalities from the Czech Republic and from abroad. History and profile. Lidové noviny was founded by Adolf Stransky in 1893 in Brno. Its high prestige was due to the number of famous Czech personalities that were contributing writers, politicians and philosophers, and its attention toward foreign politics and culture. It was also the first Czech daily publishing political cartoons. Its publication was interrupted during World War II and was closed down in 1952. In 1987, a group of political dissidents led by Jiří Ruml, Jiří Dienstbier and Ladislav Hejtlinek recommenced the publication in a monthly samizdat version. In the autumn 2.0 editions were published in January 1988. The first edition was issued. The paper has its headquarters in Prague. Since November 1989 it is being published legally, and since the spring 1990 as a daily. Some years later it was merged with dissolving Lidové Demokracie, from which they inherited the blue color of the title. In 1998 Lidové noviny became part of the German group Rheinische Druckerei und Verlagsgesellschaft GmbH and its Czech subsidiary Mafra Est, that is also publisher of the second largest Czech daily Mladé Fronta D&Es, the Czech edition of the Freesheet Metro, the TV music channel Oko, the radio stations Express Radio and Radio Classic FM, and the weekly music magazine Filter. In 2013, Mafra Est became a subsidiary of the Agrofert Group, a company owned by the Czech Minister of Finance, Andrej Babiš. The publisher of the daily is Lidové noviny as. The paper is published in Berliner format. Circulation. Lidové noviny had a circulation of 270,000 copies in June 1990. The circulation of the paper was 91,000 copies in 2002. In October 2003, the paper had a circulation of 77,558 copies. In December 2004 the paper had a circulation of 70,593 copies. It was 72,000 copies for 2004 as a whole. The 2007 circulation of the paper was 70,680 copies. In 2008 it had a circulation of 70,413 copies and reached up to 232,000 readers per day. The circulation of Lidové noviny was 58,543 copies in 2009, 49,920 copies in 2010 and 43,171 copies in 2011. Personalities. Among the contributors and editors of the old Lidové noviny, there were Karel Čapek, Josef Čapek, Richard Weiner, Eduard Bass, Karel Polacek, Rudolf Tesnoladek, Jiří Mahen, Jan Drda Václav Rezak, and the presidents Tomáš Garrigue Masaryk and Edward Beans. Editors. This list includes only editors of the new Lidové noviny: Jiří Ruml, Rudolf Zemin, Jaroslav Vase, Tomáš Smetanka, Jaromír Stetina, Jiří Crispin, Interim, Libor Sevchuk, Jefim Fischane, Pavel Safr, Veselin Vakov, Dalibor Bolsina.